Hold on a second. There we go. Proper winter attire. So what's up? Now I'm not going to be able to pull it up here on my desktop, unfortunately. I thought I'd be able to. So it's not going to be as exciting. Thought maybe I'd have a little visual aid for you, perhaps. So we're just going to go live, and I'll verbally go through this. I know it's pretty important, man. Everybody's like, hey, what was your 2022 like on Spotify and YouTube? Like, what's up with YouTube doing a wrap now? So even Twitter did like a wrap, but I don't believe I tweeted once all year. So, and they just seem to tell you what your most common words were. Hey, what's up, Dan? What's happening, my man? Hey, what's up, RJ? Going to unveil the, let's see, how's that looking? You guys even see it? Nope. All right, so what's up, Dylan Bob? Yeah. I'm just giving people a few moments to get here. I don't know why. It's not like that's like one of them streams that gets hundreds of people or whatever. Hey, what's up, man? Wyatt? I probably don't, Wyatt. Honestly, I mean, I don't want to. I don't. And I mean, Georgia's pretty good. I mean, I would feel much better against Michigan or TCU, but Georgia, man, I just got to admit they're pretty good. Oh, shit. Well, Spud, appreciate it. Take care of whatever you need to take care of. Dylan Bob, hope I said hi. Gotta say, you only got 5 people that are commenting. You better say hi to them, man. So we'll go over what were my most listened to songs. And I have one little interesting nugget in my top 5 songs. The same song appeared twice. I know, the number 3 seed would have been so much better. I wanted that rematch with Michigan. Some Michigan fan was like, be careful what you wish for. Whatever, dude. Well, what's the worst that's going to happen? You guys are going to win again? So at number 1, we'll just start with number 1, Wargasm by Billy Strings. And that was coming on the heels of Halloween Show in 21. Like, I always liked Wargasm or whatever, but then seeing it live at that Halloween show in Asheville kind of quickly became my favorite song. And then Willin' by Little Feat coming in at number 2. You know, I don't know how that happened. I guess I just listened to that a lot this year. And then Heartbeat of America, Billy Strings, another one off the new album, with a Vamp in the middle by John Hartford. I think that's been in my top 10 songs 3 years in a row. And then at number 5, Willin' again, this time by the Black Crowes. And then at number 6, Visions of More by the Kitchen Dwellers and Mohali. And I didn't even really discover that song till late in the year, and it came in at number 6. I've had this phone turned off for so long. I've gotten like 200 notifications or more. Yeah, I do too, man. I really love that song. Kalijah somehow by Hank Williams Jr. got in the top 10. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, again, Billy Strings related. My Rag by John Hartford. And then Lick a Shot by Cypress Hill. Kind of gets me fired up. Wonder Boy by Tenacious D. Those are songs I listen to on the way to work a lot. The Kids Aren't All Right by The Offspring. The Wedge, the first Fish song to get in the list from the off the album, The Wedge. Oh my God, dude, enough with the noties. About to Run, making an appearance, I believe, in the top 20. Where is About to Run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're like 16th for About to Run. Look at that. Blowing in the Wind, In the Morning Light, Ruby Waves. Oh, God. The first live fish was Tweezer from the Clifford Ball. 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. Hey, what's up, man? The Tradition by Halsey. How'd that get in there? I don't know, man. Halsey was going to be on SNL. She's a pretty good guest one time, so listen to her new album. Then Trey Wellington, the other Trey on my list. Hartford's Lawn. He's pretty good. He's pretty good if you don't know Trey Wellington. Trey with an A. We're just going through my top songs listened to on Spotify in 2022, Spud. So we got Wargasm, Willin', Heartbeat of America, with a vamp in the middle, Willin', Visions of More, top 6. And then my top 5 bands were Fish, Billy Strings, Grateful Dead, Pink Floyd, and Hank Williams Jr. I don't know, man. I don't know about the Hank Williams Jr. stuff. I don't know how. I don't know. I mean, I do listen to him sometimes, but it just seems like it's not that often for him to sneak into my top 5. Mostly I just always listen to Billy Strings and Fish. So, and I had some crazy number. I was like, is that right? And even Mary, she was looking at the Wrapped with me, and she was like, what? It was like, you listen to more music than 96% of other people. I'm like, damn, really? So now we'll look at you. And then the YouTube Wrapped was a little ridiculous because mostly on our televisions we use Mary's account. So my YouTube music listening, I think like Drifting by Fish was the #1 song by me on YouTube. And then Billy Strings Running on Empty was #2. But I don't know. I don't even. And then some live Fish song. One of them, one of the Piper, I think, that was released from last summer. Oh, the cat's doing awesome, man. Cashew hates us now. Cashew hates her. He doesn't even like us. Horn did not even make the top 100. Let me take a look and see what was number 100 this year. Then I'll do a quick comparison to 2020, my most listened to song, Enough to Leave, with a vamp in the middle by John Hartford in the top 5. And then we go to 2021, my most listened to song was Sand, Fish. What the fuck happened, man? Where'd it go? It just closed down on me. I didn't see a vamp in the middle in 2021. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, what was the... Oh my God, why does it keep closing? The app keeps closing on me. That's what happens when you don't use your phone for 6 weeks. We're looking for the 100th song of 2022. And it was, drum roll, Big Chief by Professor Longhair. That was my 100th most listened to song. Back in the good old days, right in front of that. Scarlet Begonias at number 98. Children of the Grave. When I'm Gone. Teenage FBI. All right, so these are some of the songs at the bottom. Once in a Lifetime by David Byrne. Cassidy Live by The Dead. About 2020. What was the 100? Let's get to YouTube, though. Hail Mary by Tupac was my 100th listened to song in 2020. What about 2021? Got it on here somewhere, don't I? Your library, playlists. There's 2021. Oh yeah, Slow Train ran out the top. Keep me listening to that, dude. Breathe by Pink Floyd was number 100 that year. Amos Moses, number 99. All right, so now let's move over to YouTube. I'll just manually go through my own channel here. Let me see, what's going on in the chat? Spud let down that Horn wasn't in the top 10. What's number 50? Oh, all right, Isaac, since you ask, I'll go take a look. I'll go roughly to the middle. Maybe we won't go right to 50. I don't want to count. I don't even know if I can count to 50. All right, so there's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 46, 47, 48, 49. 50th was Hide and Seek by Billy Strings. And then right in front of that, The Lost Art of Something by the Queens of the Stone Age. Tell I'm a big fan, don't even know the title. My Valuable Hunting Knife was right under there. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, somewhere in the middle. All right, Leaves by Fish. Rich Girl, bluegrass cover. All right, so. Hey, what's up, Cool Fizz? Hey, man, ain't seen you in a long time, my man. I know, yeah, I know. I see, I know in Atlanta he's playing. The place he's playing in Cincy's kind of small again. You know, I guess there wasn't a whole lot of options or whatever. He is doing 3 nights there, but I think Atlanta's a real big place, right? Or wait, that's not even the summer, actually. Shit, what's he doing in the summer? Fuck. I'll have to check that out, Isaac. Yeah, he's a busy man, man. Yeah. Yeah, Mary Watson didn't really come through. He, he looked like a guy hadn't played in 2 years. But hey, he didn't lose it. But yeah, I think Spud's more accurate. The special teams and the defense kind of won that game. Did you see what the Buccaneers did tonight? Like, I didn't really have much rooting interest at all. There was some fantasy implications for me in one of my leagues. I needed a guy to lose. So it's 16-3 Saints with what, 8 minutes to go? 8 minutes to go. They kick that field goal, go up 16-3. Then they lose 17-16. Tom Brady gets the ball, goes down, scores. They stop the Saints. Brady gets the ball, goes down, scores. Game over, 17-16 Buccaneers. And in the meantime, Godwin picked up a couple of fantasy points. The guy that I needed to lose came back. He actually tied. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, what about Baker getting released today? And then the 49ers were like, nah, we're good. Like the whole thing was with Garoppolo getting hurt yesterday, Baker and his team were probably like, hey, let's try to get released. Maybe San Francisco will pick us up. They're kind of desperate. They're like, nah, we're going to go with Brock Gurdy. I think that's the fella's name. I know, Dylan. And look, I was not ready to give up on Baker to the moment they mentioned Deshaun Watson, and Baker just went full on. Just cry, baby. I mean, just grow up at some point, dude. I mean, come on. Thought maybe in Carolina he seemed to be turning the corner a little bit, but all right, what are we going to look at? We're going to look at my own personal YouTube now. We're going to leave the chat. And we are going to go back a year here in my videos. This would be much better with a visual aid. Damn, I'm only 5 months, 9 months, 10 months. 1 year ago. Okay, there's the Michigan game last year. Browns versus Baltimore. Wow, I did the Browns all the way to the very bitter end, huh? All right, so here we go. We'll say this must have been around the time Fish postpones New Year's Eve. Fish New Year's Eve wish list. So I got one video, wish list, and then the next video, Fish postpones New Year's Eve. Right before that, I did a couple Nutter Center shows. Looks like, that was probably actually late 2020. So now, okay, we got the Gorge. Looks like I did, for some reason, I did the Gorge 2009 shows. Somebody might have ordered those whiteboards. I did the Georgia-Michigan Orange Bowl. So now we're looking at about a year ago, the 9th cube. All right, we'll just go back here. 12/31/21, the 9th cube. Fish's New Year's Eve recaps. Okay, that was the first video of the year. Hair looking nice and long. Got the morning combat shirt on. That one's starting out the year with 8.9 thousand views. Not too bad, not too bad. Then it looks like I was not real busy. Because then we got the Ohio State Rose Bowl game. Very low views, really. I mean, I thought Ohio State being in the Rose Bowl, I thought that was a big deal. I don't know if it can compare with Fish New Year's Eve, but I would have thought 3,000 or 4,000 views maybe for the Rose Bowl. No, 1.6. Not good. I don't know what happened, man. Buckeye videos, this is not my thing anymore. Then we got the Dead and Gone podcast. Then we skipped. So from New Year's Eve all the way through what says 10 months ago, we got the Dead and... So it seems like I started out the year with the opposite of a bang. Because then I talked about the Dead and Gone podcast. Then I did It's Goose or Me video. I remember that one. That was real good. That was around the Neil Young, Joe Rogan time. I gave YouTube an ultimatum. I was like, you got to get rid of Goose or I'm going. They did not get rid of Goose, obviously. I didn't go anywhere. It was not serious. Let's listen to that. I think we can listen to that. I think, right? All right, guys, I hate that it's come to this, but I'm giving YouTube 24 hours to remove every song by the band Goose from their platform. If not, I will be deleting all of my videos and no longer making Fish recaps in the future. So YouTube, you have 24 hours. It's either Goose or me. Can't have both. Yes. And then sadly, some people took that video seriously. That got 4.6 thousand views. I was a little surprised for a 20-second video. follow that up with the Bengals and Rams in the Super Bowl. Nobody gave a shit about that. Then we got Billy Strings in Greensboro. See, I think I remember this. I think a guy actually requested this whiteboard. Said that was going to be his first Billy show, and then he never got back with me. He never did buy the whiteboard. I think he also wanted like Fish, Virginia Beach, 98. I mean, no big deal, whatever. But I specifically remember freaking out because I missed that Billy show, and I think I bought it or something. Anyway, so then we got Billy Strings here in Augusta, Georgia, February 16th. The Billy videos, almost 1,000 each. We got Fish Summer Tour announced. It was 9 months ago. Then we got the Mexico run, February 24th. Strong facial hair I see there, but looks like by night 4 I was completely shaved up. I pulled that move on you. Started the run with facial hair, ended it clean as a baby's ass. Then we got the Billy Strings Ticketmaster struggle for the first time of the year. I was going back 8 months ago. Then we got a recap of the Billy show from March 12th. All right, I was down there in Cincinnati. Got the NCAA tournament video. Got the Watson trade talking about Baker. Oh, got the UFC Columbus recap. Then we got some squirrel and cat videos going back 7 months ago. Looks like I did some Fish 420 stuff, talking about 420-91. Talked about the Spectrum 03. You got 420-22 recapped. Got the 21st. Okay, so this is when they made up the New Year's Eve shows. They played MSG in April. Got that done. Got the Dead and Gone podcast season 2 now. Then I did a big recap of all my favorite recaps about 6 months ago. So then we go right into summer tour. Look at that. So after MSG in late April, I really didn't do anything until summer tour, June 1st. Then summer tour, I got off to a rocky start. I think that's when my dad was in and out of the hospital in 6. Okay, here about 5 months ago, I don't know the exact date. That's when I got my new phone and was going to try to do a video a day. Which lasted for around 100 days. A Bad Fish show. My favorite Fish songs. Billy Strings. Okay, that's when I went and saw Billy Strings in Huber Heights. Then I did the Bonnaroo recap. Got Mount Chompmore, the best shows I was at, my favorite festivals, the Beavis and Butthead, got the unreleased studio album. So there for a while, I was just doing all kinds of Fish stuff. Talked about Spread It Round. This was 5 months ago. Oh, then we get into the Crunchy era. This looks like the first Crunchy video. Oh, there were some live streams probably missing here too. Got the Crunchy Bar review 5 months ago. Got another Billy String show. This time, oh no, that's with Trey Anastasio. No, that was Billy with Trey. Looks like I did about 10 Billy shows this year. We got a Chico Stick and a Violent Crumble video. There's the Say Something and Drifting video. We got my favorite bathtub gins. The dishes are done, man. My favorite venues, my favorite openers. We got a whiteboard shortage, my favorite closers. And then July 14th, we get into tour, and then it's just Fish everything. Somewhere, looks like, So right in the middle of tour, I did Portland, Oregon, 96. Got everything through July. Bethel Woods, which perhaps I was wrong about. Jones Beach 2. I got a New York Seltzer video in there. Got the Blossom recap. Got the Tragic Night in Clarkston, Michigan. Got a video that says I watched movies all day, right in the middle of Fish tour. And we got Atlantic City. Got an off night video. Got some stuff in Toronto. Got the Alpine Valley show. So lots of Fish here. I got a video here just says 63 days. It's not 63 days sober. That was 63 days. Oh, then there's visiting the Nutter Center 3 months ago, specifically for Jack K. I think I said in the video, Jack K will never come and watch this video, even though he requested it. That's all right. Get over 1,000 views. That's right. They were having some kind of Trans Am situation going on out there. Got some more. Oh, then we got House of the Dragon fired up. People never did buy into my House of the Dragons videos. Got Ohio State and Notre Dame that nobody really watched. Got more House of the Dragon, 415 views. That's almost like a year low. Dick's did pretty well. 7,000, 5,000, 6.8 thousand, 9,000. The last night at Dick's, 8.9. Yeah. Might have been tied for the high Fish show of the year. Guess I could look at some anally ticks. So then, you know, it's just a lot of Brown, some more House of the Dragon, got some sci-fi soldiers in there. You know, a lot of Tab and Goose, some more Buckeye, some more Browns. Got a Twiddle Friendsgiving. Got the college football playoff selection yesterday. Had the Ohio State Michigan game about a week ago. Had the biannual Happy Thanksgiving video. Let's go over here and look at some annually ticks. Let's go to the YouTube studio. Let's see what was like the most viewed video of the year. If I can do this. Yeah, I can do this pretty easily, I think. That's a lot easier on my phone, to be honest. TBH. Let me pull up my side, my little spare phone here. Not now. Yeah, this is really out of date. But let's see. Can I do a... Damn it, that ain't what I want. That's not what I want. There we go. Can I look just this 2022? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll look at the last 365 days. How's that? Looks like that Ohio State Michigan video might be number one. It was. Oh, Bangor, Maine. Bangor was the most, tied with the Man. Bangor and the Man tied for number one. Both had 9.1 thousand views. That's a little surprising for the most viewed fish videos of the year. And then you had the Dicks and New Year's Eve tied. Atlantic City right there with them. Blossom. So almost all my most viewed video, the NCAA tournament video mixed in the middle there. So almost all of my most viewed videos, all just fish recaps. Browns and Jets. It's Goose or me. Then more fish. But grabbing the number one spot, Ohio State versus Michigan. Bangor, huh? I remember that show being kind of cool or whatever, but just surprised that was my most viewed recap of the year. Well, it was tied with the Man. You know, I'm sure it's not an exact tie, but they have Bangor listed above it. Well, cool. So I don't know. Let me take a look. Let me go back here and take a look at the chat. See what you people have been saying. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Bangor was pretty good, huh? I don't listen to a whole lot of King. You know, they just got so much to listen to. I guess whatever I'm diving into isn't the right stuff. I think one album I heard, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. But then you bounce around on other albums, and I don't know. You never heard that before, Dan? Shinier than a diamond in a goat's ass? No, I have not heard that. Oh, you guys talking about Kirstie Alley? I thought she was dead a long time ago. Just kidding. How rude. Hey, what's up, Tellurian man? Can't believe Mary trying to drop some sports knowledge, and she's like, Watson came through. Probably had the worst game of his professional career. Well, Spud, that was nice of you to politely be like, well, I don't know if it was Watson or not. Me too, man. Me too. I'm chilling like a villain in a D movie. I'm like the villain in what was the movie with the twin brothers, the Jamaican twins, the Steven Seagal movie where that guy had the greatest line ever when he was like, everyone must dead. That was the greatest villain line ever in a movie. Everyone must dead. I don't know, man. Guy didn't speak great English. Who am I to criticize him? Everybody want to go to heaven. Or maybe that was what it was. Everybody want to go to heaven. Nobody want to dead. Boom. I'm going to get out of here with that. That's probably not even right either, but oh, what's this got? What we got here? Oh, damn. Well, I was in a tough spot. I had Kyler Murray on bye week. I had Marcus Mariota as my backup, and I was like, fuck it, man. Watson's available. I'm getting him. We're going all in. I had a horrible week, but luckily the guy I was playing had Lamar Jackson, who did nothing, got injured, and Joe Mixon was a late scratch. Somehow I still won 76-72, even with the new Cleveland Browns quarterback, Deshaun Watson. All right, guys, I got to go. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Boom.